Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was trying to hurry up and film before the sun started encroaching, but it looks like it's here. So I'm just gonna film the first part of this video. Today is already July 3rd, and this paycheck's going to be the 2nd through the 8th. I was trying to pre-budget, and that's technically what this is gonna be, but I did already get paid. But mainly, I just totally lost track of time. I don't know where it went. So we're gonna start my income, and then, so my start was $36.50. I'm just gonna do everything on the budget side for right now, and then my income was $381.41, and then a random small amount that I'm gonna write just because I don't want it to screw me up later was $1.50 from Josh. Kind of a funny story there. I had sent, when we couldn't get Venmo to work on my phone, I had sent him like $1, or he sent me $1 as a test, and then it worked for him, so then I sent him the $1 back and it worked for me that time. And then I was like joking that I wanted this debt-free chart from Heidi Nash. It was $1.50. I can't even remember what the chart is. I'm totally blanking. But it's one of her like savings. I think it was like the Dave Ramsey's baby step number 3. She had a debt-free chart for that, and I wanted it, but it was $1.50. And I was like, oh, if you send me $1, just add 50 cents because I really want this chart. And he did, which was super sweet. So for the house, I'm gonna budget $225, and then I'm just gonna mark that I did actually already transfer that over. As soon as my paycheck comes in, typically the first thing I do is transfer that money over to my house fund just to make sure it is there. And then I'm going to do food and shopping as my envelopes. This week, I think I'm gonna do 30 for food and 100 for shopping. 100 for shopping is just so much, and I don't want to let myself shop that much. Let's actually see if I can even do that. I'm gonna not even have enough money to do that. We're just gonna white it out for now. So for my sinking funds, I want to do CrimeCon, and I actually already did CrimeCon online. I transferred over $25, and then my other priorities are car. I do once a month, CrimeCon, vacation, wedding, and Christmas. Vacation. I do not have the cash yet because I don't know. I think we're going out tomorrow. So we're gonna swing by Target's ATM and get some cash out for this tomorrow. But until then, I'm just gonna write that my goal is 25 for each. So that would be $100 total. So we'll see if that gives me enough room to do shopping. So $419.41 is my budgeted income total. Mine is $225. So that leaves me with $194.41. And if I deduct 30 for food, that leaves me with $164.41. So really, I can't go over $64 in shopping, and that would be leaving me with like zero money. I will say my mom did ask me to order her some of those little like resin necklace charm things, and I already ordered her 2 of those, so that was $28. And then we had toilet paper finally come in stock on Amazon, and so it billed me $22 for that because I have been doing subscribe and save, and every single month it's been like no toilet paper, no toilet paper, and then finally it was like toilet paper is headed your way, and I'm like, well great, now we've been just buying it at Walmart. I don't really want to spend $22 on toilet paper, but here we are. So 30 and 64 is $94 minus 64, so that will leave me with $100.41 I already did. Oh, I'm cutting that way too close. Okay, I really shouldn't even go over like $50 shopping because I do not want 41 cents left in my account. So 141 minus 100, so that leaves me with 41 cents. So yeah, I will hopefully rearrange this shopping situation. Preferably not spend any money on food. That'll be the goal. Alright guys, I'm back to do my cash envelopes as well as close out my budget for this week. A lot has happened. Sorry for this annoying shadow. It's gonna bug me. But a lot has happened. We were initially going down to visit my aunt on, let's see, the 7th of July. We were going to go down and visit my aunt, but Josh and I ended up going down a day early just to visit with more family. So we got a hotel dinner that night, and we kind of turned this into our little like 2-year anniversary trip here since we were already down there. But that being said, it was pretty pricey. So buying a hotel at last minute on the oceanfront was not our best idea. But I wanted to do my envelopes first. So one really exciting thing, 20, 40, 60, 80. 80 is what I took out to do my cash envelopes because the ATM I go to doesn't let me customize it, and there's not really a Capital One bank near me. So I've been adding beauty just to do the extra $5, just to have somewhere to put the extra $5. But one really exciting thing, when I opened up my sinking fund little binder, in this pocket I found $100, and I'm sure I tucked it in there at some point to put into my cash envelopes, but I cannot remember where I got it. It was just a very pleasant surprise. So with that $100, it is going to be going towards this weekend's or not weekend, it was Monday and Tuesday. It feels like a weekend, but it's going to be going towards that spending because Josh and I did spend a lot of money on food, shopping, and the hotel. So for this week, before I do my cash envelopes, I'm just going to kind of get to where it is a bit more closed out. I'm doing it a little out of order this week just because we weren't home to film. So my other income, I started with 35 or 36.50. Josh and I had like $1 going back and forth to test Venmo versus PayPal versus Zelle, and I ended up with a bonus 50 cents. So that was nice. And then we do Google rewards as well, and they'll pay you to take little surveys. It's never like that much, but it's like 20 cents sometimes, and they're totally random as well. But for that I got $2.22 and 50 cents from Josh. So my total income this week was the $36.50 plus $381.41 plus 50 cents plus 2.22. If I do come up like $1 or so off this week, I'm totally going to think it is this starting amount because I kept getting so confused with what I started with because of the 50 cents and the $1 that him and I kept sending back and forth. I don't know, couldn't keep track. So then for my bills this week, it was only the house payment. I transferred over $225, and then I did an online transfer of CrimeCon, which you can see here. For my credit card, I went ahead and paid it off from what I spent last week. So when you see my credit card payment, it is like double counting because it's also being included in shopping. I feel like I'm terrible at wording that, but I paid $55.33. My total due was only $55.13. I like messed up, so I had a little 20-cent credit there for a second. And then we can get into the food and shopping. So shopping was $163.13 and food was $118.28. And you can see here in shopping, a little bit of it was actually from my last budget, but these 3 items did not get tracked in last week's budget, so they are being tracked in this week's budget. And then one thing, I spent $108 getting my maid of honor dress. I wanted to get it early. My friend's wedding is not until April, but I wanted to get it early just to make this sizing, make sure the sizing and everything's right. So I wanted that, and then of course everything came up with Josh and I heading down early. So I did spend a lot more money than I had planned on. I would have held off on the dress for a little bit had I have known we were gonna head down to the beach the next day. So that, and then for my, what I'm gonna do is for my food, the hotel and food, it's $196 what Josh and I spent. This is going halfsies on everything, so I am just going to give him $200 cash from my vacation envelope. So when we go to our vacation next month, hopefully we'll have it a little bit more replenished, but since this was kind of an unplanned vacation, I am just going to take the money out of that envelope rather than putting it on any sort of credit card, which I can't do because he paid. So yeah, he paid for everything, and then I just am going to reimburse him with cash. Since I am doing the food and shopping with the cash envelopes, I'm gonna count that as income since I am pulling from it. Well, I'm just giving him $200. We're just gonna mark $200. So that'll bring me to $620.63. So that'll leave me here with $340.30 minus $118.28 and minus $163.13. And somehow I still messed up. Okay, we're just gonna skip to the cash envelopes right now. So 20, 40, 60, 80 is what I have. I want to do, I don't think I have any small change, which is the only other problem. Because we're gonna take vacation, wedding, Christmas, and beauty. So wedding currently has 31. We're adding 25, so that'll give me 56. So we're gonna do 20, 40. It sucks because I do not have any even numbers right now. I think what I'm gonna have to do to make this work is take out some of the 5s from my $5 savings challenge and replace it with a 20 for now, just because I do not have any change to make this work. So I'll show you how. This is what sucks about banking with like mobile banking and not having a customizable ATM. The ATM at my work let you customize your bills, but for right now this is my big $5 challenge jar. It's like one of those pretzel jars, and you can see I started in February 2020. I don't use a lot of cash, so I really don't get that many 5s, but 5, 10, 15, 20. We're gonna start with 1. Did I put a 20 in there yet? And see if that's enough. All right, T. So hopefully that should do it. I feel like I'm so unorganized in this video. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so for wedding, 31 plus 25, because today is 7/2, or the paycheck date is what I go by. So we should have $56 in here. So I'm gonna do 20, 40, $45.50. So $56 in wedding. And then we can mark that off as 25. Then for vacation, this is where it gets a little ironic because I am going to be taking out $200, so I should just do $50 is what I'll have. Because this $200 is going to go to Josh to pay for our trip this weekend. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So vacation went down to $50 from our spur of the moment trip. And then Christmas. So this will bring Christmas to $50. I will say I still have that $100 I found, and that's part of what I was going to give to Josh. So this I may actually put back in the vacation envelope. 20, 40, 50. Since I am doing $25 a week, pretty much everything should be $50, except vacation, which had a little more of a higher start. And then this extra $5, because I have to take out even $20 amounts, is going to go into my beauty envelope. This is what I'm going to use when I go to get a haircut. And today is actually the 8th, but yesterday we withdrew $1, which doesn't sound like much. $9 in beauty. Alright, so beauty has $9. We're just gonna tuck that in back into my, this is my Filofax Sapiano compact organizer, and I have my little fun 4th of July envelopes. I didn't really end up using these because I primarily just use cash for my sinking funds, and I don't really budget with cash, so I'm kind of bad about that. Christmas got 25 and beauty got 5. And then I have this $100 that I found, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So I think I'm going to put this back into the vacation and just change that total real quick. So that'll be $150. $25 I did online, and then I took out $80 in cash. Whoa. Make sure this is all right. I feel like I messed something up with my income. Oh, no, part of the problem is this here. This is what you can see. The $55.13 that I marked here with Chase went to pay off the shopping I did last week that I didn't actually count last week. I counted this week. So technically, if I wanted to remove that from shopping and just have it in here, or remove Chase, it'll equal. So let's just do the math without Chase, and that should equal right. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so my totals equal out right. It's just the cash income versus what I actually spent, and then Chase up here. So what I have left in my account is $21.13. That's what I'm going to put down because that will be my start for next week. And then this $200 cash is being given to Josh to cover this shopping and food cost. So that's why I added the $200 cash up here, making my total $620, and then subtracting it out from here. Alright, so sorry that video was a little bit all over the place, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!